my camera down. Hey, everybody. Welcome and happy Saturday. And thank you so much for joining me and Dawn. Um, we are doing a CBD interview and hearing a little bit about how Dawn is doing in her journey with using CBD every day and how it has changed her life. And I can't wait to get started. So most of you already know me. My name is Sherry Hetherington, and I'm an advising partner with Illuminent. A little over a year and a half. We've been using CBD in our family, and it's been life-changing for anxiety and depression. And I'm really excited to welcome Dawn into doing the interview. I have known Dawn a little over a year now, almost about a year and a few months or so. And we are both with Illuminent. We are both leaders, but we are not on the same team. But we are almost like best friends, and we support and encourage one another. And I absolutely adore her, and she helps me out every day. And she is what we call our Google Earth with CBD knowledge. And that is like, I absolutely respect her and love her very much. So I'm going to introduce Dawn to the interview and give her a warm welcome and share a little bit about you, Dawn, and why you started CBD.
My name is Dawn Piombo. I'm from New Jersey, and I've actually never gone live before, so I have no idea if my lighting is okay, if I'm looking in the right spot, so just bear with me. And I'm super nervous. That's one of the reasons I take CBD is because I suffer from some anxiety. So this is a huge step for me, so please be kind. So I joined Illuminent CBD in March of 2018. The reason I began looking into CBD was because I have multiple autoimmune diseases, two of which are rare, and one of which has put me in the hospital quite a few times. And I just got tired of being sick, and I got sick and tired of being sick all the time. And I felt like the doctors were putting Band-Aids on things with different medications. I wasn't really getting to the root of the problem. So I became my own advocate and started really looking into holistics to help treat my autoimmune diseases. And I kept stumbling onto this 3-letter word. And let me back up a step. My background is in medicine and pharmacology. But so I know all the different prescription medications, and I know all the systems of the body, and I know disease states. I know wellness and preventative care, but CBD was something new to me. I've never dabbled down that road. So I started doing my research mode. As Sherry said, I'm Google Earth. I like to research everything. If anyone knows anything about the personality traits, I'm a green personality. So I began looking into CBD and started realizing that this could possibly help me. So I reached out to a friend who was already in the industry, and I trusted her. So that was a big thing for me, trust in who I was buying it from. And then I wanted to see labs and what have you. So she had those for me and was able to provide them for me. I tried that CBD for a bit, but then I wasn't really happy with the product. So I began researching again. And then I tried another product and again, wasn't happy with the product. But I still had faith because I had read so many testimonies about what CBD can do for people. So I didn't give up. And then I found Ryan actually on Facebook, Ryan CEO, and I reached out to him just in a messenger. A little bit bold of me, but that's what I did. And he was nice enough to send me a care package so I can sample things and try them. And within 2 weeks, I was signed up. I was feeling better. I was being introduced to so many amazing people that have now become my family. Um, and that's where I'm at right now. I just have been singing the praises of Illuminent ever since, and I no longer have to look for what can help me. I have found what is helping me, and I'm proud to say that I no longer am in the hospital every 3 months getting blood transfusions. I'm a mom of 5, so that was incredibly hard on my family, and I no longer have to live that quality of life. Now I'm living an actual quality life and staying out of the hospital and caring for my kids and helping others get on their own CBD journey. And cherry on top is the financial benefit that I gain from just sharing what I love and what's helping me. So
It's absolutely amazing. And I've even seen a huge change in you in the last year that I have known you. And, we have a lot of laughs, we have a lot of fun. And this here, what you're doing right now, is huge. And most people who don't deal with, let's say, anxiety and being able to do something that you're doing today, I cannot be more proud of you that you're doing this with me. And it means a lot that you're doing it with me and know that you trust me enough to do that. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And see, I'm getting upset. So I don't want to do that. It really means a lot that you're doing this. So I really love to hear from you because I know your medical background and how much we trust you with that knowledge. What do you think really sets Illuminate apart just from some other CBD companies out there, besides the fact that we're a very huge family, we're very supportive of one another?
what's important to me was that we make all our own products in-house, that I really trust our CEO, Ryan, who is also our formulator. That's super important to me, that there's so much love and integrity poured into our product. Besides premium ingredients, it's the integrity. It's that I know he has all of our best interests at heart. Um, there's that trust factor with him. So for me, that was super important. But people can be misleading, right? So there's the labs. And to me, that the third party labs were huge for my green personality, for my research mode mind. Seeing such clean labs, seeing that what they say is in there, that
Yep.
was important to me. So those two things. Then taste is huge in the industry because you can get a product that literally tastes so earthy and so it's just distasteful. It's not palatable. So the flavoring and the natural flavoring, the organic flavoring, all those things were so important to me that not only was I taking something, but it actually tasted good and that it felt good taking it. And I knew I was putting into my body the right things, not all added fillers and chemicals. And I'm diabetic. I have type 1 diabetes. So to me, it was super important that I was putting, because my diet is super clean. So I needed a really good premium product, no sugar added, no high fructose corn syrup added to make it, taste better, all those things. So that was really important to me. So I would say that those 3 things were most important, like the trust, the fact that we make it all in-house, and the flavoring. Well, also that it just worked. I mean, I tried it and it worked. So for
It
me, that
works.
right.
Works really well. Works really well. So what are some of your favorite products that you use daily?
Okay, so my baseline is tincture. I use full spectrum tincture twice a day, morning and night. I use our cinnamon, which is the 2,000 milligram. Again, I use that because I have multiple autoimmune diseases that I have to keep, in check. So those two, that one product I do twice a day, half an ml religiously, no matter what. That's my go-to. In addition to that, so I have those autoimmune diseases, but I also have some issues from childhood that restructured my wiring to be a bit anxious. I have some PTSD issues. So, yes, as I'm 43 now, and as an adult, I've learned to cope with that, but my anxiety still ekes up. I have some social anxiety, like being on here makes me anxious, just different things. But so for those things, sometimes midday, I'll take a little extra tincture. If I'm feeling like, I'm just having some extra curveballs, it's okay to take a little extra midday because there's no toxicity to our product. And the nice thing is like, it's very flexible and everyone's different and as to how much you can take. So I'll take a little bit extra midday if I'm having a rough day. I've never been much of a vapor or someone who smokes, but I did start to add that in as well at night. I'll do a little bit of blueberry kush, which is a full spectrum, blueberry kush strain that we have. And I'll put a little bit of that in my vape, and I'll just take a few pulls to decompress from the day. Again, mommy of 4, 5. So some days are rougher than others, and that blueberry kush really just relaxes me. Sometimes I'll treat myself to a little Granddaddy Purple, which again is very relaxing. And I don't really vape much during the day, but at night is like, a little, it's almost like a little self-care because our vape is so clean. I call it self-care. It's not like I'm breathing in toxic chemicals and putting bad stuff into my body. It's a very clean product that I'm just absorbing in a different way. So, and vaping is instant, whereas the tincture takes a little bit more time to kick in. So at night, I like to vape, and then it just sends me off to sweet dreams.
That's awesome. And it is very important and to have that base every single day to keep your body, balanced, being, and keeping it at a steady pace. And that's what I also do is if someone is interested in vaping or if they want to start, it's a great secondary to add into those extra days is what I call them, or those extra stress days. And like even you saying you use it at night to, just to calm down, because we're busy all day long and we talk to so many different people and it really helps to calm. We tend to use the Z Skittles because it's more uplifting and also more focused for us. I tend to have a hard time staying focused. And I'm kind of like all over the place a little bit. So I do like to use that during the day on top of using the tinctures. And at night, we are huge fans of the Granddaddy Purple. And that is very calming for me. Because when I get stressed, I clench my jaw and then my jaw will start to hurt and then it'll go into my neck. So it's absolutely a beautiful thing to have the vape if you are interested in vaping, but you don't have to vape in order to get the benefits of CBD.
No, I was tincture for the longest, and then I added in. I was curious. Another product is our topical. I love the roll-on. That just releases so much stress in my neck. I carry a lot of stress in my shoulders and in my neck, and like you carry it in your jaw. So using our topical roll-on, our pain roller, I apply it like my shoulders, across the forehead, temples, and the aromatherapy, essential oils in it, just ground me and calm me. And then I just get a few minutes to keep it, and then I just feel the tension melt away. I can't explain how well the product you have to try it for yourself.
It is awesome, and I don't leave home without it. It goes to pool because some of you know I play pool, and it goes here around the back of the base of my neck, right where those nerves you told us about, where it's so good to have and to lower that tension. Because even being with anxiety, we're also tend to be very hard on ourselves. And I'm a very competitive person as far as when it comes to playing. So that is a very common thing.
Yeah.
But since you mentioned the topical, this is actually one of our new ones. And I actually had it right next to me.
Yeah.
And this is absolutely amazing. I'm trying to get it centered here.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
been tested for a while, and it is flying off the shelves. And it goes a long way. This bottle's pretty big. This is our second bottle. I used the other bottles to make samples, but yeah, it is great. And I don't know if Don, if you want to share a little bit about the massage lotion or not. I know you have a busy day ahead of you, and if you had time, because I like your little medical knowledge on.
Oh, yeah.
the-
I can hear you, Sherry. What did you want me to share?
Well, basically, like what's in the lotion, the essential oils that Ryan has put in these to really help out, not just the CBD, which is a big, huge benefit, but it is full spectrum, 500 milligrams, and it is amazing. It's got, what is that, rosemary? That's what I was trying.
Yeah.
That
Beautiful.
smells really, really good.
Yeah, I love the smell of the rosemary, that herbal smell. It makes me feel like a day at the spa. I bought gifted one to uh, my in-laws and gifted the other one to my mom. Didn't get it yet. She was at it today because I'm going to a family birthday party and but I did open it and I smelled it and I tried a little bit. And my father-in-law tried it. He's having a lot of problems with his one leg and his hip, and he is a little bit skeptical but willing to try. And he slathered a bit on his knee and on his hip, and I'd say within 20 minutes he was already a believer. It was amazing because I originally bought the bottle for myself and he wanted to try it. And after that 20 minutes and it kicked in, he was like, how much do I owe you for this? And I'm like, no. But it was cool. I was happy that like he gave it a try and it really helped him. And, he's in his 70s and he still works on the weekends. So he has been using it to get him through the work day. And my mother-in-law tried it as well. She was having a little bit of pain in her arm, and again, a little skeptical, tried it, and she was like, "Whoa!" And then she tried it on her foot as well. She was having some foot pain, and she couldn't believe that it was helping. So now they continue to use it every day, and I just have to watch and make sure they don't run out.
That is awesome. That is great. I didn't even know about that story. So it's the first time I'm hearing about it. And it's really great to hear those testimonies of people getting amazing results using the products. And that makes it so worthwhile on top of everything else that we do is to hearing that. So I know you have a day ahead of you, but I just want to ask you one more question. What motivates you every day?
My kids, yeah, my kids.
They're
So
amazing. Little Jojo.
yeah. So I have a blended family uh, for 13 years, and I have three beautiful boys from that marriage. I went through a very difficult divorce, and that led me to meet someone else, and um, I found love again. And we've been in a relationship for almost a decade now, and he's an amazing stepdad to my children. We have a little boy together who is 4. And then from a previous marriage, he has a 17-year-old daughter who is now blessed me with being a mom to a daughter because I never had that opportunity before. I only make boys, 4 boys. So everything happens for a reason, and everything that happens in your life redirects you to exactly where you need to be. And I have a great support system now and a blended family. And yeah, my kids motivate me so much because, Sherry, I can't let my autoimmune diseases get the best of me, I have to take the control back, and I can't parent from bed, and I can't make memories with them if I'm too sick. So my kids motivate me big time. And, I also want to prove to them that I'm a phoenix, that I can rise from the ashes, that
Yes.
no matter what happened as a kid, no matter what happened to me, um, through divorce, I've rebuilt and am really focused on proving to them that they could be anything they set their mind to be in life, and that circumstances can change and you can change your stars. And um, I'm just trying to build a legacy for them. I'm really proud of their mom and to set a good example for them. So my kids motivate me every day.
And let me tell you, they're doing that. Your kids are absolutely beautiful. I love seeing their photos. I love seeing their little silly things they do and their passion for soccer. And, that's you. That comes from you. And they're beautiful kids and they're doing an amazing job. And I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm just blown away that what you shared with us today. And I know I don't want to keep you long, and I know you have a great day, and you're a beautiful person. And thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. And, thank you, Sharon, for staying committed to encouraging me to do this. Um, you may not be able to see, I speak very slowly and calmly, but I'm a mess inside. And Sherry coached me through this every step of the way, and so is Allison Brooks, our VP of sales. I want to give her a shout out. She encourages me all the time, tells me that to use my voice, that there's so many people that need to
Yes.
hear what I'm saying. I mean, you guys, my teammates, you all hear me in our partner group and in Messenger, but the masses, I'm quiet. I'm just a quiet person by nature, and I don't really put myself out there. But I finally did it, and
You did.
you'll be hearing more from me. So
Yay! Yay! That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. And yeah, people need to hear. They need to hear you. You're a beautiful person inside and out. And despite how you're feeling in the inside now, I could tell you I don't see it. A lot of it right now. I see it a little, but it got better. And you're absolutely doing an amazing job. And I'm so proud of you, Dawn. And I can't wait to catch up with you more later. And I'm going to let you go.
all right,
And I know you have some. Thank you so much, Dawn. I love you very much.
love you. Thank you, everyone, for watching.